So, hey everyone, just here from welcome back to a new regular show video, and if you just want to go and check it out, and we are back with the next 3 episodes of Season 2 of regular show. We start with another good episode, and it starts with Mordecai and Rigby just cleaning up some trash, and yeah, there's loads of trash cans around, and yeah, Mordecai is just disgusted of how people just litter when there's trash cans nearby. And Mordecai is just keeping different stuff that he finds. And yeah, Mordecai starts finding some stuff too. And they find this piece of money, and yeah, Mordecai Jinx Rigby. So Rigby is Jinx. So he can't speak unless they say his name. Say his name, and he gets punched every time he tries to talk. Which, yeah, he gets punched even when they're playing games and watching this solar eclipse and getting punched. Then in this box, and just constantly getting punched, even eating. And again, he's told that, you could just unjinx yourself if somebody says your name 3 times. Or somebody can unjinx you if you say it 3 times. And yeah, Benson is just disgusted about the mess and sees Rigby. And yeah, Rigby is making Benson angry. And yeah, he just starts tossing a trash can and just going angry. And yeah, he tries to get Pops to unjinx him, but of course, yeah, that doesn't work out. Then he goes to Skips and writes, "I'm Jinx, say my name 3 times." And yeah, Skips even punches Mordecai because he's cheating. And then he tries to get High Five Ghost to help him, but apparently High Five Ghost is Jinx too by Muscle Man. And Muscle Man tells him the sting of what he has to do. Which, yeah, he goes to the bathroom, to this very disgusting bathroom, and looks in the mirror, turns on the sinks, and the steam is coming. And yeah, Mordecai and Skips is trying to stop him from doing this thing that Muscle Man told him to do, which he's writing his name, and apparently his name is being wrote backwards. And yeah, he's saying Mordecai, 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 and this thing is just appearing. This evil, creature just opens his eyes and comes out, and it's like an evil version of Mordecai. Of Rigby. It's like a. And if I said Mordecai, I meant to say Rigby. But yeah, an evil version, Sato looking of Rigby, which yeah, comes into this guy that's using the restroom, and yeah, he gets attacked, which no, he turns into one, and yeah, there's 2 of them now. And then there's a guy jogging, and yeah, he gets attacked as well and gets transformed. And this couple, and they get transformed. Or these 2 people, and they get transformed. And then Muscle Man gets transformed, and Benson gets taken, and Skips. And yeah, they're all carrying Pops away, which then they realize that they need to go back to the mirrors in the bathroom, which yeah, of course locking the doors isn't helping since there's a hole in the wall, and they're all going towards them, which they're trying to get it to come up, which it does, and then they say it backwards, Rigby's name backwards, and then the creature just disappears into the mirror, and everybody is either naked, just in their underwear or panties, or just yeah, and they have no memory of it, of what happened. And yeah, Benson is telling them to get back to work and clean the trash, which they do, and yeah, Skips is the only one that has memory of what happened, and they told him to not do that stuff again. And yeah, Rigby tries to jinx Mordecai, but yeah, it doesn't work out. Yeah, another good episode. And now we go to the next one. And it starts with Mordecai and Rigby just sitting out next to the golf cart drinking some soda, and they see Benson coming, and Pops and Muscle Man. And apparently, after Muscle Man dropped them off, they're having a party. Yeah, that Pops and Benson have been invited to. A party, invite only, with, yeah, talking about costumes. But apparently, Muscle Man did not invite Mordecai and Rigby, and he tells them that they're not invited. And then they remember what happened this morning when Rigby was choking and Mordecai helped him, and the stuff that that Rigby coughed up landed in Muscle Man's soda and splashed him. And he's just freaking out, and he gives him another soda, which trips, and it splashes him again, and he just went crazy. And then they try to go to apologize for it, even lending him their game console. And then trying to use, reverse, just doing reverse, saying that they're not going to come to his party, trying to make him change his mind to get him invited, but of course it doesn't work. And yeah, they're just sitting in their rooms, and they see everybody going to the party, and yeah, everybody seems to be having a good time, and of course Mordecai and Rigby putting these masks on, but of course they're not on the list. So they decide to try to sneak in through the window, and then we see High Five Ghost. Oh yeah, and also the reason why they're having a party is because it's High Five Ghost birthday. I did forget to mention that Benson tells them before they realize that they weren't invited. And yeah, we see High Five Ghost brother, and even turns them into Ghost. And yeah, we see they came to the party, and High Five Ghost realizes that this is a mistake, and if they don't get back to their bodies soon, then they'll be Ghost forever. And then yeah, he tries to get his brother to change him back, but he doesn't know how. They try to get their dad to do it, but yeah, apparently they have to scare somebody in order to get back their bodies. So they scare Muscle Man, and it seems like he's having a heart attack, which they bring him out, and High Five Ghost dad says that he's dead, but it was just a prank. Yeah, all of this was just because of a prank. And he says of when, after they splashed soda on him, he had to get revenge on them, which that's how he decided to do the party, and bailing High Five Ghost and brother out of jail. Part of this. All of this was just a prank. And yeah, everybody seems to be leaving, and he starts eating and ends up choking. And apparently, of course, this is not a prank, this is for real, which Mordecai helps him, and yeah, they get unghost, and yeah, they shake hands saying that this is going to be a legit party. Which yeah, they are having the party for real, and Muscle Man handing them their game console, but it's paper mache, and he was saying that he sold their game console, but just bringing it out for real, just getting them again. Yeah, another good episode. And then we go to the next one, which is another good one. And Rigby is just laying on the couch and tells Mordecai to do him a solid. Not if Mordecai can do a solid. And gives him some lemonade, and doing a solid by passing the remote, and then doing a solid for everything, and even doing a solid for putting these cheese on these nitros. And yeah, Pops is wondering if they were thinking they were supposed to be at the snack bar, or at the snack stand, and yeah, they're continuing to do a solid, giving each other a solid, even at the coffee shop. And then, yeah, we see this girl that is looking back at Rigby, and yeah, Mordecai is saying I think she likes Rigby, and of course he's like, quit it, and bringing out their food, and actually thinking that Rigby can come with her and Mordecai can come with them because Margaret is also going to be coming. Which, of course, Rigby is not wanting to do this, but Mordecai is begging him to do it so he can have a chance to have some time with Margaret. And yeah, we see them getting ready, meeting up with each other, and Mordecai just thinking he's going to be sitting next to Margaret, but being set in the back. And then they go to the golf course, and yeah, Mordecai just sticking the pencils into his mouth like being Dracula. And yeah, I don't know what she is doing, digging in the sand and burying this stuff. And yeah, Rigby making Mordecai scream, do this screech, and making Margaret mess and making it go into the water. And then they're eating and making this little trophy thing for Margaret. And Rigby tells Mordecai to taste his food to see if it's good enough. Which, yeah, apparently he put a lot of hot sauce on it, and he spits it all over Margaret. And then they go to the movie theaters, and yeah, Mordecai borrows $5 to get Rigby popcorn, and then he keeps telling you to do me a solid, and yeah, ending up touching hands as well. And yeah, just throwing the napkins on Rigby, and Rigby just making fart noises and making everybody think that it was him that did it. And yeah, they get sewn to their house, and when Mordecai comes back with the ice cream sandwiches, Muscle Man and High Five Ghost are there. And yeah, Margaret is thinking that she's going to be leaving, but Mordecai brings Rigby into the kitchen and Rigby tells him what he needs to do, and he's like, no way, I'm not doing that. Yeah, he whispers it in his ear. He's like, no way, I'm not doing it. And then the ground starts cracking, and yeah, the whole place is starting to collapse. And yeah, Benson pops and Skips come in, and yeah, even Skips thinks it's crazy, but Rigby is not doing it, which eventually he does do it. And everybody's like, that's just sick. And yeah, they're just all just looking at Mordecai, whatever he's doing, not pleasant of what he's doing. And yeah, Rigby's just filming it. And then Pops, High Five Ghost, Muscle Man, and Rigby are just laughing at the tape. And yeah, of course, Mordecai is angry at Rigby, but Rigby said, remember the solid of destroying the tape, which yeah, he does destroy the tape that he made, and then they go to the arcade, do a solid, and go to the arcade. Yeah, really good episodes. I'd like to know what y'all think. See you next one.